ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Star Wars Empire Knights. I'm your Dark Lord from the Old Republic, and I just go by Apple. But I want to go ahead and welcome everyone to the channel. And if you haven't liked this yet, please subscribe and hit that like button. Smash it if you can, and use the Force. We definitely would appreciate that, and definitely trying to grow our members out there and all our subscribers. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get out into this speculation. Now, if you haven't heard my video about the High Republic, I talk about basically a quick rundown. Is very contradictive. The writers that are writing it don't sound like they really like Star Wars. And more so, one of them even threw up a Star Trek reference in the video that still can be seen on StarWars.com, which is pretty much slapping the face of Star Wars fans. Let's continue on. So, as I stated in that video, always educate yourself. Understand what your enemy is about to do, right? Because on that faction, they're pretty much enemies to us, trying to destroy what we love. So they're enemies. And understand what your enemy is doing, understand what they're trying to do. Now, like I said, so far I'm not liking anything from the High Republic, but I'm still going to continue to collect this. The reason why is because my downfall, which is the dark side. And I love anything to do with the Sith, right? And I got a story, and I'm going to talk about how the Jedi are responsible for the raising the hornet's nest, the ant hill, and unleashing the Sith. And it was the Jedi's fault. If you don't know this, I'm going to dive into that on another episode. But for this one, that is my downfall. Is the fact of in this High Republic, it's starting all nice and pretty, and I'm kind of hoping for a big presence or something that happens with the Sith, and more so, the story of Darth Plagueis. Of course, I had to play that part. Darth Plagueis is the character that a lot of Star Wars fans want to see. This is the guy who taught Palpatine. And who was he? What was he about? Now, we did get a novel about Darth Plagueis, and which was a very great novel. I loved it. I loved it. A lot of people are speculating that in the High Republic, we get to see Darth Plagueis. And that can be key to saving this whole High Republic. And we already know that Kathleen Kennedy's camp is working on the Acolyte. Right? Now, the Acolyte is being written and done by Harvey Weinstein's old assistant. However, she did do Russian Dolls. That's on Netflix, and I pretty much enjoyed it. But what we've been fed and anything that has been shown is that this is a SJW approach. But in Hollywood, through this whole pandemic, it's changed. Hollywood has changed. So the jobs that a lot of people think they could have gotten or received before, that's not the case now. Now they're trying to get work. They're trying to get work. And if this is the indication of where the Acolyte can now show Darth Plagueis, or one of these new Jedis that are in one of these books, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a girl because all the forefront, they're all female there, becomes an apprentice to Darth Plagueis. right? Because right now Palpatine can't be around because he's still too young. This is set 200 years before the events of Skywalker, right? Before that whole thing kicked off, Palpatine wasn't around yet. So that's one of the things that I'm waiting to see. I'm not enjoying the High Republic. I really don't want to support it in any way. However, it's our guilty pleasures, right? We all have faults, and my fault is the dark side. And if this is where Darth Plagueis comes out, I have to be ready. I have to see every clue out there. And if he's coming, if he's coming out in the Acolyte or in the comics, I just want to see him. I just want to see if they're going to use him, and if they use him, I hope they do pay the respect of what's been laid down in the groundwork of this character. And that's the part that gets me a little bit excited about all this. So yeah, guys, that's like I know we all have to admit our faults, and mine is the dark side and all the different emperors, Sith lords, apprentices, acolytes. In the Sith side, where the Jedi's have Padawans and apprentices, on the Sith side is the acolytes, and that's what gets me excited. That's what I want to see. So that's my take. I know, guys. That's. I don't want to get too excited about it because it could all not be that, because right now they're fighting plants. Like, seriously, there's lightsabers. Of course, you know what? I'm pretty sure somewhere in the galaxy they got weed begone or something that can kill plants. Like, yeah, you don't. If they're this scary plant, a lightsaber can take care of it. So, yeah, that's the writing so far on the High Republic. I'm not even making that up. They're trying to make Jedis be afraid of plants. So, all right, guys, that's my take. Wanted to go ahead and thank you for joining us, and if you can, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. And may the Force be with you always.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.